Hello everyone! Welcome to my first Let's Play. My name is Drake Ryujin, the Dragon Lord, and this is Let's Play Commander Keen. So, before we begin, just a little bit of a introduction to myself. I'm a fairly new Let's Player. I've dabbled with it before, but I've never actually posted anything to YouTube officially. I'm also a fan of quite a few of the more or less popular Let's Players. You might know of a few of them. If you name them, I might, be inclined to tell you whether or not I've ever heard of them before. So I thought I would get started just trying it out for myself. And I thought, hey, what better way to start than with a few of the ancient games I used to play as a kid. I'm not that old, but I have played a few pretty old games. So I thought I'd start with the Commander Keen trilogy. This game series has 3 episodes. I'll just kind of start with the first one and see where it goes from there. Hopefully it'll keep going to the 2nd and 3rd episodes from there. Unless, something ends up happening and, people decide I don't like this or something like that. We'll see if we can figure something out. So, regarding what games I'm going to Let's Play throughout my my hobby, the course of my Let's Playing life, I'm going to try and keep it as family friendly, G-rated as possible. It won't get anything too PG-13 or above. If I do play anything that has even a little bit of violence, maybe some language, I will probably have more blood and violence than anything in games. But if it has like language or something, I'll be sure to throw in a little warning in the beginning, either like in a little pre-video clip or just voicing it. So without further ado, I think that's it. Let's get started playing Commander Keen. So let's start with the story so far. Billy Blaze, 8-year-old genius working diligently in his backyard clubhouse, has created an interstellar starship from old soup cans, rubber cement, and plastic tubing. While his folks are out in the town and the babysitter has fallen asleep, Billy travels into his backyard workshop, dons his brother's football helmet, and transforms into Commander Keen, Defender of Earth. In his ship, the Bean with Bacon Mega Rocket, Keen dispenses galactic justice with an iron hand. Episode 1, Marooned on Mars. In this episode, aliens from planet Vorticon 6 find out about the 8-year-old genius and plan his destruction. While Keen is out exploring the mountains of Mars, the Vorticons steal vital parts of his ship and take them to distant Martian cities. Can Keen recover all the pieces of his ship and repel the Vorticon invasion? Will he make it back before his parents get home? Stay tuned and find out. Let's see what the Vorticons have stolen. The Bean with Bacon Mega Rocket was constructed from objects around the house that you have modified into spaceship parts. You have your joystick from your brother's video game, flight manual. It's for the manual flight control. You have the car battery from your mom's car for the electrical system's power. I have no idea how they get around without a battery in their car. I'm not going to question it. It's a video game. Vacuum cleaner from the kitchen, heavily modified as an ion propulsion unit. It's also got carpet height adjustment. Ooh, fancy. And of course, Everclear from your dad's liquor cabinet, which is the fuel. Oh, good. We have a car that runs on alcohol. So, the Vorticons have taken these pieces to the far reaches of Mars and are guarding them. You must find the members of this Vorticon outpost and wrest the parts back from their wicked clawed hands. Okay, so there's going to be some rather interesting information about Mars. I'm not going to bother reading that. If you guys want to read it, you guys feel free to pause it. I'll just kind of scroll through it quickly. Okay, so yeah, so let's back out of there and let's actually start the game now. For those of you just joining us, because I'll probably add a little annotation that will explain that there's going to be like a bunch of boring stuff at the beginning, We are playing Commander Keen Episode 1. So, our ship currently has none of the parts we need. Go get them! Okay, well, you know, the game says it. Let's do it. The first thing you'll see are these guys down here. If I remember correctly, they're called Yorps. They are completely harmless and will do little more than push you around and annoy you. As such, I will probably not be shooting them because we have very little ammo. If you look in the corner, we have 0 ammo. Why we have a gun but no ammo is beyond me. The gun itself is a stun weapon, not a killing weapon. So those of you who are, you know, PETA or anything like that, concerned about the well-being of Martians, no Martians are harmed in the making of this game. They're only stunned slightly. Slightly. Like, their heart might stop for a few seconds, but don't worry, they've got 3 extra ones. Don't worry. Oops! Oh, poor little Martian. Oh! Oh, I'm out of control. Oh, dear. Okay, these purple things down here. I think they're purple. Purple? Pink. Whatever color those are. They're some sissy girly color. What am I saying? Anyway, those things will kill you. Green spikes. Those will also kill you. Anything that looks dangerous in this game can and will kill you in one hit. You have no life point system in this game. Get out of my way. He was going to push me into those deadly things. And Pepsi. You'd get sued for copyright infringement if you had Pepsi in a game today. Pizza. You probably wouldn't get sued for copyright infringement with General Pizza. But I suppose that's debatable. This is the exit. We must find this, or the ship part, at the end of every level. So with that level done, it's time to move on to the next one. This little one right here is just a side level. Not really much to it other than being a dark cave with this thing. Let's touch it. You hear in your mind. It is too bad you cannot read the standard galactic alphabet, human. You know, he almost says human like it's an insult. By the way, I can read the standard galactic alphabet. If you really want to know what the standard galactic alphabet is, look it up, or just wait until we get to episode 3. I'll probably show it to you in the secret level. This right here, if for those of you who don't know what the standard galactic alphabet is and are just dying to find out, this flashing red sign right next to the exit is standard galactic alphabet for, guess what? No, it's not cookies. Whoever said that, you get A for effort. This is exit. Let's move on. Okay, so we're going to go to one more point of interest before we actually continue with the plot. Behold! Let's see if my standard galactic alphabet is up to date. That yellow sign over there says something along the lines of "Behold the holy pogo stick." This right here is a pogo stick, which they regard as holy for some reason. Me? It's a standard, but very handy jumping weapon. Okay, it's not a weapon yet. It'll become weaponized later on in the series, don't you worry. Right now, it's just for jumping. Jumping very, very high, with little to no jump control. Ugh. You can kind of tell I'm having a little bit more control, a little less control than I usually do with the jumps there. Now, there's also a secret in here, and for the sake of points, I'm going to get that secret. I'm going to try and get as many points as possible because, hey, if I just tried to finish the game without worrying about points, this game would get pretty boring pretty quickly. Fire. Fire bad. Do not touch unless you know what you're doing. Billy Blaze, aka Commander Keen, is a 8-year-old genius, not a pyrotechnics specialist. That guy would have killed me if I did not kill him. If you watched while I was standing on that little block over on the side, He kind of tried to ram me, but he got stopped by the block. He would have actually killed me had he tried to ram into me. Worry not, that is only the first of many deadly items we're going to find that actually move. Okay, so I'm going to put a little stop to here for right now. Once we get back, I'm going to go into the first Vorticon city, and we are going to find our first ship part. I'm going to check this out. I might, if I feel inclined to, I might try and see if I can get a couple more videos out in one night. Otherwise, you'll probably just see this one up. You'll know if I upload more than one. So, until then, I'm Drake Ryujin, saying good night.